Good morning, traders. This is Cloud Chartist coming to you live with natural gas futures into the EIA natty gas number coming up in 8 minutes. I saw some interesting stuff in this chart I thought I would go over with you. And I'm not trading natty myself. I don't trade natty. But I'm trading. I'm short treasury bonds at the moment, so I'm keeping an eye on that trade while I look at this chart with you. So this is the 4 hour of natty on the September contract. I thought I would show you first how I draw Fibonacci retracements in my own special way. So this is the high on this chart for this time period, and I'm going to use the Chicow where the Chicow touched, which is basically the candle body close high here as my upper fib. And then I'm going to go down and I'm going to find the low candle body close. These levels are probably not exact, but for the sake of time I'm just going to draw them. So why is this important? Because you see that the 61.8 of this range was very, very significant. This around the 294.8, 295 area was very significant. Also, you see that the 23.6 level was significant, a significant fib level for nat gas in this range on this time frame. And also coming into play, the 38.2 has been pretty significant. This last 4 hour candle bounced off it. So, and the 50% above at 288. So let's zoom in and see what I'm talking about with regards to the cloud twist that I teased you into showing up for. If you want to, I think I'm online. Am I streaming? All right. Sorry, my own version of my own live stream on my own computer wasn't loading for some reason, but I do believe that I am actually streaming. So I will continue and try to get it moving before the numbers come out. So looking at the 4 hour clouds here on this chart, we see that price action is currently heading towards this cloud twist area at 2864, 2865 area. Price action, in case you haven't watched any of my other videos or heard me talk about this, in Ichimoku charts, when there's a twist of the clouds, like when this mustard colored cloud twists to this maroon colored cloud flips, you could call it a cloud flip also, oftentimes price action can be attracted to that area. It's basically equilibrium. Clouds in Ichimoku charts are equilibrium, so there's a mean reversion going on here. So we see that the 38.2 was, wow, that would be funny if that was the perfect, the low was 2827. Yeah, it's almost pretty much a perfect bounce off my fib. That might not even be accurate, but so we'll see what happens when we get up to this cloud twist, whether or not price is able to break through on this 4 hour. If not, then we can, then we have a few more 4 hour candles that can fill in this general area, like maybe the rest of the day's 4 hour candles. And then we see that the cloud resistance is lower. So if we don't break through and over the clouds here in the next 2 4 hour candles, maybe 3 4 hour candles, chances are our price is going to go lower on the longer time frame. Let's go to some shorter time frames and check them out. This is the hourly chart. And because of the way I draw my fibs, since I draw them to real candle bodies, obviously they're different on each time frame, but so I'll just hide the fibs. No, I'll leave them there. They shouldn't be too annoying. I'll leave my fibs there for now. So, but just remember I drew them on the 4 hour. So, so we see that on the hourly chart, this chart is fully bullish. Price action is over the cloud, has nice breakout, has been holding the Tenkan Sen all the while. the Chikou is free, so price action can just go higher and higher on this time frame. It's I may point out that the RSI is overbought at this point after this lovely uptrend. Let's move to a shorter time frame. So actually, this is a good example of overbought. What happens when RSI is overbought on Natty. Here's another example of when RSI was overbought in this area after this move up. Then we got some selling, some sideways type price action. RSI just sort of went sideways. Then we got this nice uptrend and RSI redlining. I'd have to look at, since I don't trade Natty, I'm not super familiar with how RSI acts with it, but it's the one other indicator that I do occasionally like to use with Ichimoku charts, and I am more intimate with other, the ways that RSI can react with other charts, more so than Natty. So 30-minute chart, fully bullish, but I do see that we're putting in a topping tail here on this chart at the moment. Oops. Let's look at the 15-min as we're approaching a minute and a half to go. So if we get a bullish reaction to the number that coming out, we could see that this 2887 level, or we could see this level also. Oh, we're at this level. So that's interesting. We're at this prior high level right now. So that could be it. But we'll see. So 15-minute chart, obviously fully bullish. Rising cloud underneath. And so I think I'll just chill out and wait for the number to come out and see how it reacts. Maybe on a 30-minute. And I see that there are 6 people watching me, and there are now 5 people watching me. Well, I think that anyone who's trading Natty shouldn't really be paying attention to me right now if they have a trade on. But if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the chat or ask me on Twitter. Well, so not surprisingly, the reaction to the numbers, which I don't have yet, was a sell. Not surprising in that we were at a resistance level that we have previously tested, and there was a lot of buying into the number. So now we know that this 286 area is resistance from now on to the future. So what's key here is all right, let's see. EIA natural gas storage change 75, estimated 77, and previous 89. So what's important here, if you want to be bullish, if you're still bullish, if you happen to still be long, nat gas is you want to see if the Tenkan-sen can get reclaimed on the 30-minute chart or the 15-minute chart for if you're scalping intraday. You want to make sure that this, interesting that we went back to right at the 38.2 fib level, which is confluent with the Kijun-sen. So it looks like we're going to continue to have a bearish reaction. If we do continue lower, we can look at this prior support resistance level around 281, 281.10. And then if we do continue to sell beyond that, the cloud is down at 210 on the 15-minute chart. All right, I'm going to go back to my trades. Thanks for checking out Natty with me. If you are interested in more videos, you can follow me on Ticker TV. And that's about it. Thanks.